see you, I see you. Hey, crowd.
You're flush that.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look, man. Get a good look.
Good shot.
Cross. You got double.
Back cross. Hey, yo. Right here.
Nice three.
Yep.
Close.
Again.
Get
Get there.
I'm gonna keep doing this.
Strong foul.
Hey, come to me.
Come on.
Take it down. Ball. Yeah, put it back.
Watch that shooter. Outlet.
Back up. No. Come on, get back. I got the ball.
Back.
And one. Back up.
Put it back.
Corner. Back screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Back. Go screen. Got you.
Yeah, that's my spot. Bucket.
Get through. Down screen.
I'm through.
Do it, ball.
Use me.
Turn it down. Use that. Huh? Come on.
I'm through.
You're flush that.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look.
Good shot.
Let's get a good shot.
Ball up.
Get ball. My corner. I'm here. I'm back here. I'm heading left.
Cut through.
No, ball.
Watch that shooter. Outlet.
Back up.
Way to finish that, baby. New play.
Yep.
I'm up.
Fish.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Right on. He got no hands.
Hey. Go ahead.
Rotate. Go. Yep.
Take, baby.
Here we go.
Come get it.
Watch up. Got wing.
Whoa.
Help yourself.
Grab it.
Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Minnesota Timberwolves find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now.
2K Sports welcomes you to NBA Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's McDaniel. At the small forward. And for the Thunder, at the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Williams at the small forward position. SGA kicks to Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. It's taken away by Wallace. Pass to SGA. Gobert pulls it in.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
McDaniels against Williams. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Pocket 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the 3 ball is good.
Definitely a volume shooter from range. DiVincenzo lurks on the perimeter looking for these openings to strike.
SGA finds Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. And it's SGA missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's McDaniels for 3. And there's Edwards on the assist by McDaniels.
Look, if Edwards is hitting that shot, there's not much you can do defensively to stop it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Nice defense from Wallace.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Shot's good by Williams.
Defensively, you do not want to allow Williams to heat up from out there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Randall passes to Gobert. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Williams with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Playing big in there. Jalen Williams decided to challenge and got the whistle.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
And the foul called on Casey Wallace. That's his first foul. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 3. McDaniels on the wing. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night here. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third assist on the night. Randall passes to Edwards. Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren with it. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that time.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Gobert. Williams passes to Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. For 3, Holmgren tries again. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 points so far.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Randall outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Outside Williams. Unloads from 9. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 6 points for him.
And upon entering the league, Williams has developed a really nice handle. It has served him well.
Randall outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by Wallace. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Just to Holmgren. Buries it down low.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Bones Highland is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Highland with it. Now, SGA defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One on Holmgren. The Timberwolves shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. They come off the loss on Friday.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Back to Highland. Randall, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Highland bends to Randall.
Well, this is how difficult it is to stop Randall. When he's committed to scoring, sometimes you just have to foul him.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts on the free throw line tonight. That one is off.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
Wallace finds Holmgren. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got his third basket of the night.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here is Holmgren. He's defended by Randall.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce since she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Holmgren looking around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Highland. Outside Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Wallace. Highland, good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Coming onto the floor right now are your guard takers. Let them hit it.
DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to Williams. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
Edwards against Dort. Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his third assist on the night.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Williams finds Dort. Williams sets a screen for Dort. Back to Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor with shooting that jumper.
Now Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Caruso. Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves trail. Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 11. That's to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Now McDaniels. And stolen by Williams. And here is Mitchell. shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're carrying it up.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. .114 left here in the opening quarter. Dort passes to Williams. Here's Mitchell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Randall. McDaniels a screen on Williams. Randall is doubled. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Dort with a screen for Mitchell. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Mitchell. But Trey. Julius Randle with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Stay with us as we get set to bring you this. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Chet Holmgren. Lou Dort out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Holmgren. And he drops it in from the low post. Holmgren's got 9.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Anderson. No good that time. Good D by Holmgren. The Thunder with the lead. Mitchell outside. Joe finds Mitchell. Higgins outside. Here's Joe. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Anderson against Holmgren. It's Anderson with the drive, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell outside. Pass to Holmgren. Now Joe. Now here's Mitchell. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Checked in for the Thunder. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second, Chet Holmgren. Fourth, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Island with it. 6 to shoot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Mitchell looking it over. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Randall kicks to Reed. Lets it go with the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You don't want to leave Reed any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
Randall against Caruso. Pass to Joe. Dort, left side. A wide open look here for Caruso. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Caruso against Anderson. Randall outside. Reed with a screen for Randall. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Caruso, good. Caruso's got his second bucket.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
Randall against Dort. Tipped away. Mitchell outside. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now, Highland. He has 6. Randall right side. It's over Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the Thunder making a change here. Just Alexander's checked in, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Mitchell right side. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. He's covered by Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. Good. Nice job down low. SGA's got his second basket of the night.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Highland passes to Dosun. Outside, Reed from outside the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, SGA. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. Reed finds Dosumu. Back to Reed. Randall left side. They could use a bucket, and he sinks the layup. Randall's got 5 now.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander deciding where to go with it. Alexander with great positioning inside.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Highland passes to Dosun. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Thunder leading by 3. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And timeout call. By Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for George. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. Timberwolves also changing it up. Daniels, he's checked in for Randall. Edwards comes in for Anderson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. The 3 ball from Anthony Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Wallace with a screen for Williams. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wallace, and the jam by Wallace.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Screen by Hartenstein. Shoots over Reed. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Pass to Dosunmu. Reed with the screen on Williams. There's the drive. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
SGA against DiVincenzo. Pass to Dosunmu. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Mitchell, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren.
Number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They lead by 7. And there it is for him. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
McDaniels outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Jaden McDaniel.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their script.
SGA kicks to Wallace. Back to SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Reed. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Williams against Edwards. Here's Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Now Mitchell. Hartenstein with the screen for Mitchell. They get it back. The shot from the low post is good. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
McDaniels outside. Can't hit from in close. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Thunder have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Now here's Edwards. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even.
And looking at where the Thunder. And that is it for halftime.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah. He's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Reed is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Pass to Williams. Back to SGA. And here is Holmgren. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for SGA. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Timberwolves trail by 14. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Holmgren with it. And it's Reed picking him up. No coverage that time. Williams has got 16 points.
You set him up, Williams will typically knock it down.
Wallace against Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Over Wallace. Edwards' shot is good. 18 points for him.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gobert with a screen on Williams. Here's DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Reed. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniel. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside, Reed jacks up a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Guarded by Reed. Back to Holmgren. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Hartenstein. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gobert with the screen on Williams. Here's McDaniels. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McDaniels got 8.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Number 12, Al Anderson.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Stolen by Anderson. And taken away by Wallace. Pass to SGA. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Wallace with a screen for Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Pass to Reed. Holmgren with the steal. Outside Williams. Second chance effort. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one drops for him. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Julius Randle comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Dosunmu in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Fourth, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Randle outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. McDaniels, a screen on Williams. Randle no good. The Thunder leading by 10. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown. Dort's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels outside. And finished off by McDaniels.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 17 points was their biggest margin. In the corner, Wallace with it. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels defending. Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Wallace. Offensive rebound. Gobert. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's SGA. Doesn't go that time. Nice defense from McDaniel.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Randall, a screen on George. Down low. And Randall throws it down.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's SGA. 9 points in the game so far. Dort kicks to SGA. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. Here's McDaniels. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels defending. This one for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Dosunmu, the pass to Gobert. Back to Dosunmu. To McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Randall, a screen on Jordan. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Trying to get something going. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 18 points for Williams.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
McDaniels finds Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren. Williams against Randall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
That free throw good from Randall. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Thunder leading by 4. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Isaiah Hartenstein. Allie, what's the status?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, that's a big setback for him and his team. But look, with all the advances in sports medicine, training staffs are so good these days. We've seen guys recover from this type of injury and come back even better.
Here's Anderson. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
They cashed in a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. So he gets them both. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell against Edwards. 3-pointer. And Beringer pulls it down. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 13-5 run here. Randall outside. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Picked by Randall. To the paint. And stolen by Caruso. Mitchell outside. Back to Joe. It's stolen by Randall. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. That one goes in. Randall's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And George gets it to go.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Randall with the ball. He's got 12. Outside Edwards. For Mitchell. Rebound goes to the Thunder. 17 points was their biggest margin.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Joe. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot clock at 5. George fires the 3. And Beringer pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 6. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Edwards for the 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Mitchell outside. Now George. 6 points for him. Williams has a screen for Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Anderson. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder lead by 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Thunder leading by 3. You've got Lou Dort, Alex Caruso out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Pass to Dosunmu. To the middle. And stolen by Caruso. Holmgren at the elbow. And the dunk by Holmgren.
The skill from Holmgren is something to behold.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Go Bears. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Thank you, Allen. Clock is at 3. Fires the 3. They get it back. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Up top, Joe. Here's Dort. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Dort against Anderson. After Reed. Back to Anderson. Stolen by Dort. Here's Joe. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, those passing skills are just part of what makes Caruso a valuable piece.
Oh, here's Dosunmu. Covered by Joe. To DiVincenzo. Gobert with the screen on Mitchell. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert.
Well, Gobert is used to this in the paint. Given his height, it's difficult to contest him cleanly.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Isaiah Joe. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Dosunmu.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim. But now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Back to Dort. Over Anderson. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves trail by 6. And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Edwards. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's now 23 points for Anthony Edwards. Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. They set the pick. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Edwards. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Edwards finds Anderson. Back to Edwards. Outside, Reed puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Minnesota also with the sub. McDaniels checked in. Mitchell kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. To Joe, on the clock, knocks down the 3-ball. Joe's got 7 points here in this quarter.
As his career progresses, Holmgren will expand his passing skill.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards with it. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Holmgren. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's 20 points for Chet Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Outside, Reed. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards inside. Some solid defense there from SGA. And Williams, here we go.
Once he sees daylight, Williams rises up and throws it down.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 8-point game. Outside, Reed. McDaniels outside. Gobert with the screen for McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Joe. Takes a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert, Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards looking it over. Reed. They get the rebound. And finished off by Gobert.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Pass to Williams. Knocks it loose. Here's Holmgren. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Oh, here's Edwards. Puts up a three. McDaniels outside. Outside, Edwards. Shoots the three. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to Joe. Looking to get it going. And Mitchell with the layup. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Shines decked in for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for Mitchell, and then for Minnesota. Julius Randle comes in for Gobert. And it's Dosunmu in for Dante DiVincenzo. Picked by Randle. Here's Edwards. Edwards bursting inside.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Holmgren in the post. Randle on him. Reed with the block. Outside, Edwards. Reed with the screen on Williams. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Edwards.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the kind of play that'll fire up your team. J-Dub converting through contact.
And that one misses. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the screen on SGA. And stolen by Williams. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Minnesota again turning it over.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong move off the glass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now McDaniel. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Bucket.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
SGA. McDaniels pulls it down.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask.
Reed with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, McDaniels has really found a flow offensively, and he's just going to ride it as long as he can.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Third personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Once it's 2 free throws. Time running out for the Timberwolves. Now, Dosunmu. Edwards fires. Off target from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for the Thunder.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And with this Game 5 victory, they will go up 3 games to 2. And what do you think, guys, about their chances to win this series now?
I think they have the advantage. I mean, clearly one more game at home and 1 game on the road. They've got 2 chances now to get it done.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight.